Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. The Steelers beat the Jets 37-15. They got a great night from Najee Harris. Back-to-back 100 yards game. 21 rushes, 100 yards, 102 yards, 1 touchdown. Russell Wilson, 16 of 29, 264, 2 touchdowns. George Pickens had his best game of the season, Ocho. 5 for $111 and a couple of circus catches and 1 touchdown. Freiermuth, 2 catches, 51 yards, and a great one-hand catch to keep a drive alive. The Steelers played extremely well. They took the ball away from the Jets twice, and they rolled at home, 37-15. Ocho, what you like?
Hey, who was the quarterback? Who was the quarterback tonight?
Russell.
Yeah, Russell Wilson. And I'm not talking about Russell. I ain't talking about the basketball Russell. I'm not talking about Russell Athletic. I'm talking about motherfucking Russell Wilson. Let him cook. That's what he was doing tonight. He was cooking. I told you. Listen, he should have been the starter. Justin Fields played well. Let me start with that. Chat. Justin Fields played extremely well. But tonight, because of the running game, and obviously the receiver stepped up tonight and played very, very well. The passing game looked very good tonight. The little moon balls he kept throwing, the little floating balls. George Pickens the 50-50 ball, he coming down with that thing every time. Every time. That goddamn defense was suffocating, though. That goddamn Steelers defense was suffocating tonight. They looked really good on offense. They looked really good on defense. I didn't see TJ Watt enough. I didn't see him enough. The Jets did
They did a great job of chipping him, Ocho. If you notice, Breece Hall, the tight ends, everybody I'm not going to let him beat
on the way out. Right. Everybody. Hey, Beanie, goddamn, what's the nickel name?
31 Bishop. Bishop Jr.?
How you say it?
Beanie Bishop.
Beanie Bishop?
Yeah, Beanie Bishop Jr. Number 31.
Hey, that young fella there, nice, bro. He nice. Like, I'm talking about, he's so nice. And I hate to do the comparison. For some reason, he reminded me of goddamn Brian Branch tonight. He was all over the field. He was everywhere, making play after play. And this is not the first time I seen him stand out on film or stand out on TV when they're playing defense. That motherfucker nice. So Beanie, how you say it? I want to mess up his name.
Beanie Bishop Jr.
Hey, Beanie Bishop, boy, if you see this, boy, you the real deal. Boy, holla at your boy. Boy, you the real one. Other than that, the Steelers look good, huh? I told you, all the people talking shit. Why you got Russ starting? Why they bitches Justin Fields? They're winning tonight. Now you saw why. Let Russell Wilson.
Let me ask you a question. If the Steelers take the ball away like they did tonight with Justin Fields, like they've done because they had a winning record when Justin Fields was in there, and they make a concerted effort. Now, this was the first game. If you notice, they made a concerted effort to get George Pickens the ball. You said y'all need to give the ball to George Pickens. Y'all need to put the ball in it.
They watched the show, Unc. Mike Tomlin watched the show.
Why did he do that with Justin Fields? Justin Fields said, why did y'all make a concerted effort so have me throw the ball? But you got to admit this, Ocho. A couple of the catches that he was making, the catches that Freiermuth was making, I'm like, the ball hit the guy on the back of the shoulder pads. He catches, the guy pulls it out, it pops out. He catches it again. Now, he's going to make, the one thing about that young man, that he going to make circus catches. He going to be like, and then he'll have a lack of concentration, lapse of judgment, and drop a routine easy pass. And you're like, bro, I just saw you take one up the top of your shoe from behind your back. How you drop this? We hit you right between the 1 and the 4. Yeah. But if you look at the way they ran the ball, Ocho, tonight with Najee Harris, and
you know who Najee Harris reminds me of, Unc? Like his gait is small. His running gait is small. He's not fast. I don't know how to fucking explain it. Remember when Marion Barber used to float the rock?
Yeah.
I swear for God, him and Marion Barber, they run angry, but they smooth as hell the way they run. It's not like when Pacheco run, you could tell like he trying
yes.
Like it's like a smooth, like organized chaos type anger, the way Najee Harris and Marion Barber run the ball. He looked good tonight too.
Yeah. But give the Steelers credit. I mean, Mike Tomlin, he knows what was at stake. They needed to win this game. They had to win this game. You make a decision like that when the guy, it's not like you lost games because Justin Fields played bad. And I think the thing is that you minimize, and they still minimizing. They're not just going to spray the ball all over the field. That's not the type of offense that they have. Give Arthur Smith credit. If you notice, they started the game off with what? Play action, boot. Let's slow this pass rush down, Ocho, and let's settle in. Go ahead.
Right. I have a question. Even though it's not their offense, I think you think about the offense the Steelers had when they had Ben Roethlisberger, where they threw the ball all over the place.
Yes.
I think now they're going back to the old school style of 2000s, Jerome Bettis, Willie Parker, running the ball. And when you run the ball first to open up the pass. But I think the fact that you have a Russell Wilson who come from an offense where he can facilitate the ball and throw all the throws, whether they be short, intermediate, or deep, I think the playbook opens up a little bit more as opposed to if Justin Fields was in there at quarterback.
Yeah,
I think just based off experience alone.
It's really hard to say, Ocho, because the Steelers really dominated this game. I mean, once they got into the game, they settled in, they really dominated. My only concerns, and I've said this, and everybody talk about, all they need is a quarterback. I said, let's just say for the sake of argument, the Jets defense can't hold people to 10 and 13 points. Then what? Yeah. I said, now, if you go study history, if you look at historically great defenses, if you look at really good defenses, they don't stay good everything. I mean, you go look at the 2000 Ravens. The 2001 Ravens had a good defense. They weren't 2000. Go look at the 02 Bucks. The 03 Bucks they weren't the 02 Bucks. Go look at the Legion of Boom. The year they beat the Broncos in New York in the Super Bowl. The next year, they were good. They weren't that. Right. And so all I'm saying is what happens if they have a little slippage? Because you're saying that our defense is good enough to hold us down. All we need is a quarterback. Well, there are times that Aaron Rodgers he don't look like the old Aaron Rodgers. He looks like an old Aaron Rodgers.
Right. Now, one thing I will say is the Jets defense isn't the Jets defense that we're used to seeing. They were shaky tonight. Sometimes they'll have spurts and where they look good. The Jets offense throughout the entirety of the season, sometimes Aaron Rodgers looks like Aaron Rodgers and sometimes he doesn't. So the offense as well, it has flashes and spurts of, oh shit, it's gonna be nice. Or they have a great offensive series, then they have 4 series where it look like, well, what the hell are y'all doing?
I think that
y'all look lost out there.
Yeah, the problem is
when they get to a point, Unc, when the defense can put it together like we were used to seeing last year, and the offense plays a little bit more consistently, just a little bit more consistently, make some of those catches, make some of those throws, convert some of those third downs. I think they'll be all right, but they need to get it done. They need to get it done now. They need to fix it now.
Breece Hall, 12 for 38. They had 15 carries for 54 yards. What am I going to do with that, Ocho?
Nothing.
That puts so much pressure on Rodgers. And listen, guys, it's okay. He's not what he once was. He's not. Like you said, he has some good moments. He hadn't played a clean game. We're used to seeing Aaron Rodgers play great for the entirety of the game. He is not one of these guys that he played like a moment here or a moment there. That's Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
He's historically great. He's transcendently great. He hasn't been that. They need him to be that. That's what they that's what they gave up. That's why they gave it up, Ocho.
Yeah, you're right. But you know what? Also, if Aaron Rodgers to you, based on what you see, based on what all of us have seen, is he's still good. He still has flashes of greatness and shows it. But the fact that he's not the Aaron Rodgers he's used to being, that means the people around him have to be that much better. The people around him have to be a little bit more consistent than he is. So sometimes the receivers, I need you to save the day. Sometimes the ball might be off a little bit. I need you to save the day. Sometimes you got to save your quarterback because he's not the same as he used to be, as opposed to back then, if it was the old Green Bay Aaron Rodgers, you know what? I'm going to save y'all. Don't worry about it. I got it. Now this time, I'm a little older, and I'm not the same as I used to be. I need you to have my back.
I agree with you. I agree with you. And it's been, he's 40. He's coming off a serious injury. He's on a different team. He's not in Green Bay. There's a different person in his ear. For the longest time, it was Nathaniel Hackett for the first 4 or 5 games, and now he has a different someone, Todd Downing, I think that's his name, that's in his ear. It's different. It's different. He's different. Right. And it's okay to admit that. I mean, what we've got to get out of doing, Ocho, a lot of times when we critique a historically great player, if we say he or she is not playing well currently, people think like you're trying to diminish what they've already done. I can't take those. No. We can't take those MVPs away from Aaron Rodgers. We can't take that Super Bowl away from him. We can't take away those all pros, all the times he's gone to the Pro Bowl. We're talking about in the game. We're talking about this season. We're talking about right now. So I need my viewing and listening audience to get out of that thinking, that thought process. Because we say a person is not playing well, it doesn't diminish what he or she has already accomplished. We're talking about right now. That's what we're critiquing. We're not critiquing their career. There'll be a time and a place where they'll say, okay, Ocho, what do you think about this person's career? Now we have to bring in everything in its totality. But currently, all we're talking about is this year. We're talking about the 2024 Jets. We're talking about the 2024 Aaron Rodgers. We're not talking about the Aaron Rodgers that's won the MVP. We're not talking about the Aaron Rodgers that went to and won a Super Bowl and was the Super Bowl MVP. We're not talking. We're only talking about 2024 Aaron Rodgers and how and why he's not playing up to par and why the Jets aren't better than what they are. That's the only thing we're talking about.
Right.
So
I see you out there, Russ. I see you cooking, boy.
He played well. He was 620-29, 264, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, a clean game. 36 rush attempts for the Steelers, 149, 2 touchdowns. George Pickens by far had his best game of the season. 5 catches for $111 and 1 touchdown, long of 44 on 9 targets. He played extremely well. They played extremely well. They did a great job of neutralizing the Jets' pass rush. And give the Steelers credit. They have the same record, 5-2. They're the same record with the Ravens, right? The Ravens play tomorrow night. They play Tampa.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good game tomorrow night, boy. It's a doubleheader, though. I hate when they do a doubleheader because now what game we supposed to watch? I'm watching the Ravens and the Bucks.
They got this thing. You only got one TV.
Who's the other game?
You ain't got 2 TVs in the same room. You don't put it. You don't split screen it.
Whoa! Time out. Why would I have multiple TVs running, and that causes a spike in my goddamn light bill?
Well,
why would I do
because that's a part of your job. That's like, well, why would I buy a nice outfit to go to work? Why would I buy a nice? Because that's your job requires you to have slacks or khakis and a button and a collared shirt.
Right, but no. Listen, on my TV, I don't know what kind of TV you got, but my TV got PUP. I mean PIP. It's called Picture in Picture.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if it works. But who is the second game? Who the other game?
Start me the line. Arizona and the Chargers, I think.
Oh hell no! Ain't who finna be watching?
We are, cause we got to talk about it.
Chargers, a Cardinals fan.
we got to be watching it, cause we gonna talk about it.
Man, Bucks and the Ravens.
Yes.
I see you, Russ. Hey, Mike Tomlin. I know you're gonna see this too, because I know you be watching the show. Thank you for listening to me. Get George picking the ball.